Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm Christina. Let's just address the elephant in the room. It has been a minute since I've been here, well over a month. If you've been around for a minute, you know that planning in the summer is hard. It's hard for me. Planning in the summer is hard. I have fallen off some of my planners, nothing that's like not catch-upable, but back planning has definitely happened and continues. There's a need for it to continue to happen. So I want to do some refreshes. I want to get set up for August in my catch-all. And I can show you kind of like where I'm at. I have a work trip that I am going on. I will be gone all next week in New York City. I'm filming this today. Y'all, I'm embarrassed to tell you what day it is. It's August 13th. So next week I'm gonna be in New York City and I'm gonna be away from my planners. So I need to get something together that I can bring with me to where I can catch up on some things, but also not bring my whole stack because I'm just not gonna bring my whole stack. I don't even know where to start. Let's start with my catch-all planner. Yeah, okay, so this is my catch-all planner. This was my setup for July. We're going to take out the August pages because I did pull them out, but that's kind of it. So this was my setup for July. Super cute, super fun cover from Poi and Hun. I don't need to go through everything. I'll link the video below if I remember to do so. But I'm still loving this setup, y'all. This half letter setup is just my jam. But like I said, it's hard for me to plan in July. So let me show you what happened as far as the spreads. So here we go. I did do, and some of this was back planned. This spread was so cute. So cute. These are some of my favorite stickers from the Happy Planner. And I had this like fake film, like kind of pet tape roll thing. Super cute. Love this. And then at the end of the month, we went to Orlando, partially for me for work, but also we wanted to take the kids to Universal because school started on August 4th. I'm out of practice. I don't even know how I'm filming right now. I can't even speak. School started on August 4th, so we wanted to kind of squeeze in like a summer vacation. So I used these Happy Planner Squad Girl stickers, or Squad Goals. This is Squad Goals. Still one of my favorite sticker books of all time. And had some like cute shells and stuff here. So, but a lot of that was back planned, but stuff got on the pages, y'all. I'm not even gonna hold you. Nothing happened with wellness. Nothing happened with business. Some things did happen with budget. And that's kind of where we landed. So I want to refresh this slightly. I don't want to do too much because the month I feel like it's already basically over. If it's the 13th today, I'm going to be gone from the 15th to the 22nd. That means I have how many more weeks after that? Just one more week after that to be in the planner before I need to set up for September. So let's not do too much. What I'm really thinking about is changing out the dashboards actually, and then just leaving the cover and putting in the inserts I need, and then leaving it like that, and then we can spend a little bit more time making it cute for September. I think that's the move because it just doesn't make sense to change it out and then change it out again. Okay, so let's do that. And then real quick, let me show you. So I did pull out inserts for August and I was working in them, at least last week I was, not so much this week. And it is Wednesday. This is the spread that I had last week. I have a lot of to-dos and things. And then I have done nothing for this week. And here we are on Wednesday. So I'm going to take out July, pop these in at the very least. So let's do that. And then we can talk about the dividers and then move on with our live. So let me take out July. I'm proud I even got back planning done because it's a thing. Back planning is definitely an effort. So let's put that in there for August. And we'll move this to where it needs to go. I do need to do my something with my monthly. We'll do that. Wellness, I'm just going to leave in here. One day I'm going to use it. Business, I need to take out July. I mean, like I said, I did absolutely nothing with it. I already have August in there, so I don't really need to do anything with that right now. I can at least write this video down as long as I get it uploaded. Budget, I need to take out. So let me do that real quick. I got to pull out all of my extra half letter-ish things. I don't think I filmed a video on this of setting this up. Well, this was already set up, but this one wasn't. I have two like archive / storage systems here for my half letter planner. These are like the majority of my dashboards. These are my inserts. So when I get done with inserts, because I usually do keep my catch-all planner inserts year by year, I am putting them in this system right here. So I just put July in here, and I have August in my planner, obviously, and then I have September through the end of the year. And I have them for wellness, for budget, etc., and so forth. So I'm going to pull out an extra budget one right now. I use, for my budget, I used the paycheck budget sheet from Nora's Cove, from her budget box, I think is what it's called, financial budget set. Anyway, something like that. I've shown it before. And y'all, that is kind of it. I do need to do some updating with my reading log. I am still reading. You can check out my Goodreads. I think I link it below. But I have a lot of catching up to do. Let me see. This was, let's see, January. I did it by color. January, February, March, April, May, June. So I have to put in June and July and August. I've slowed down a little bit on my audiobook listening, but I'm still ahead of schedule. I forgot when I set my goal for the end of the, or for, yeah, y'all. I forgot what I set my goal to for this year, but no pressure this year. I'm just kind of keeping it fun. So I do need to do some updating on that. And then since we're leaving the cover the same for right now, I just really want to switch out the dashboards, only because for me, in my mind, like I said, school started on August 4th. For me, this is just me, I feel like when school starts, it's no longer summer. So in my mind, August is not a summer month. We have June and July, and that's kind of it. So let me see what I want to do here. I have a lot of inserts. I also did a really big order from Sort Stuff Out. I have shared that shop a bunch of times. It'll be linked below, but I did a really large order from them, and I am kind of feeling these like neutral vibes. Although this is cute too. I feel like this is like a good like August transition. I still like the blue. Okay, so we're gonna pull out these two. Wait, how many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the inbox that I never use. No, I don't use this. I guess I'll keep it. Okay, so let me find a couple that go with these kind of two blue ones right here. I still want it to match. I still want it to have vibes, but I want it matching vibes. That's a little too... Okay, I like this one. I feel like that's a good mix between those two. How many did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 of them. And a lot of these I have in different sizes. You've seen them probably in my mini. So if you're looking at any of these, you're like, oh, that looks like something I've seen before on your channel. It's because I ordered some of my favorite ones in other like sizes for this. I like this one. I wish I had one that had some a little more blue on it. That has blue, but it's not inside, it's like outside. That's very blue. So can I get away with the pink? I don't know why I get so stuck on this stuff. We'll just do this one. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's just do that. So I'm gonna put one here for the inbox, even though we know what this is. Which one do I like? Like I said, I'm gonna look at this for probably like a week. Let's take this one out for wellness, and we're just gonna put, wait, do I have one for agenda? I don't. Okay, we'll just put this one in here. Business. I can always rearrange these off camera. Sorry, y'all, you can't see what I'm doing even. Okay, I put this one in for business. This one's gonna go for budget, and the last one is gonna go for notes and lists. Okay, so like I said, I need to get caught up on this week. Next week, I'll have to back plan because I'm not going to be in front of my planner. So I will do that. It'll be kind of like a memory keeper type of thing because I'll be at an offsite and doing stuff with a team. And then I need to get my budget together. And I need to try to do that before I leave. I get paid on Friday, but we also leave on Friday. So if I can get some stuff set up tomorrow, Thursday, so I don't have to worry about paying stuff in my budget before I go, that would be great. Worst case scenario, what I'll do is I will take a picture of whatever I plan, even if I don't have stuff paid or like, you know, whatever, so I can do that while I'm sitting in a hotel or something. Okay. All right, so that right now is my catch-all. That was kind of a no setup, but I think it's important to at least try to do something. I'm gonna put these back in my little storage thing, and we will pull these back out when it is time to do July. So that is my catch-all planner. Pretty boring. Okay, let me show you how my work planner has been going, and the truth of the matter is that it has not been going. I did all that decorating with y'all last month. I used it here, did not use it here, did not use it here, did not use it here, and I have really not been in it since. I don't really know what's going on. I'm having a little bit of transition at my job. I think that's part of it. But I'm going to get back to it. I'm just going to get back to it after I get back from my trip, because I won't be taking this with me. It's just it's too big. So I will be getting back to this, and I'm going to definitely need it. And maybe I'll share more on why I'm confident that I'll be using this for the rest of the year later. I'll share that later. But it just hasn't been a priority with the travel, with the transition in my job. It's just been a lot going on. What I will probably do is back plan at least August. I might do more than that. And probably going forward a couple weeks, might not have some stickers in there. It just depends on what I have time to do. But yeah, so this is gonna not get shelved, but I'm gonna address this offline a little bit later when I have some time to think about it. And then the other planner, well, actually two. So let me back up for a second. So this is my on-the-go planner. This planner has been being used, but I don't keep my inserts. So I took out July a couple weeks ago when July was supposed to come out. I put in August. I was writing some things. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, I didn't write last week. I did write the week before, but I didn't write last week and haven't written this week. So I need to get caught up on this too, but this is not going with me either next week. This is going to stay here. And then let's talk about my faith planner. Faith planning, y'all, has not been planning. I have decorated, but I have a lot of scripture writing to catch up on, which is mainly what I use this planner for. So as you can see, all the way back a month ago, I have not been doing my scripture writing, which is kind of sad. I really enjoy it. So what I actually think I'm going to do, since I am going to have some downtime at the hotel, I'm going to bring this planner with me. So if I am decorated up, I have been taking some sermon notes still, so I've been carrying it, just not doing what I need to do in here. If I can decorate for this week, because I haven't done anything this week and next week, then when I'm at home, or when I'm at the hotel sitting, I can play some worship music, and I can just have some pens that I bring with me, and I can do some scripture writing. That is my goal. So I want to bring this with me. So I need to decorate for the next couple weeks, and I can hopefully get a little bit more caught up on that. So this is coming with me. I just said that 3 times. And now re-enter the mini happy planner. I set this up with you guys. I think it was June. Was it June? I set this up with you guys because I was going to my best friend's house for a little bit, I think. Is that what I set this up for? I can't remember. In 2024, I love my mini happy planner. It was my favorite planner. This year, I didn't really have space for it in my lineup, and I kept trying to like force it. So finally, a couple months ago, I said, you know what, I'm not going to force it. This is going to be the planner that I take with me when I can't take all my other planners. And so that's what I'm going to be using it for August as well. When I go out of town next month, I'm going to bring my mini happy planner with me. This will be kind of like a travel catch-all where I can write down all of the things, and my faith planner. They're the only 2 that I'm gonna bring. This planner, I have room to write notes, to do math if I need to talk about my budget, or do something about my budget. It has room for work stuff. I really love this planner, y'all. Like the mini happy planner is just like my favorite. It's like chef's kiss. I'm not concerned about changing out the like dashboards or anything like that. I don't really care, but I do need to get my inserts updated. So that's what I'm pulling out right now. And after I set this up last time, I actually don't think I used it, which is okay. It's fine. It makes me kind of sad because, like I said, this was my favorite planner last year. I loved it. Now, I will say I'm glad that my planners are working so well for me this time around. So I guess I don't have to be like thinking about it or worried about it, but still it's kind of sad, but also good that, I haven't felt a need to depend on this one so much because my other ones are working. All right, so I'm taking these out. These inserts out. I'll probably just toss them, to be honest. And then because these inserts run concurrent and I can't separate them, I put a little stylish layering of dashboards on the back with a paper clip. I think everything here is from cloth and paper. No, this one back here from cloth and paper. No, it's from somewhere else. Okay. So that is that. I need to take this out. I think just having August in is fine. I don't think I need anything else because I don't think I'll be using this for September. So I'll just put August in, and I do like having the month dashboard, as you guys know. So I am going to put August in here, but I'm not going to change out the other ones because I don't need to. It's pretty monochromatic, and I want to keep it that way. I'll have this in an office of newer people who aren't used to me quite yet. Not that I care. I mean, I'll decorate my planner and be around whoever, but it's also just a time thing, right? Like I just don't have time with behind it as I am in my planning. I don't really have time to, nor do I really care to. So this planner can stay boring, and that is okay with me. And that, y'all, is kind of it. This was kind of a quick check-in. So as I said, I'm bringing these two with me to New York next week. So I feel like this is doable. I'll probably grab my little pack of pens, and then I can do my scripture writing, and I'll have what I need to be in this as well. I just need basically another extra pen. And these two, I have some work to do, backfilling, back planning, and then we'll see what I can make shake for September. So thank you guys for hanging out with me for this quick video. Let me know in the comments, am I the only person where it's really hard to plan in the summertime? Or do y'all just plan all year? Are y'all just like perfect planners? Y'all plan all year? I'm just playing. I know you're not perfect planners, neither am I. But anyway, I just think it's interesting that there's certain seasons that it's always hard for me to plan. Again, thank you for hanging out with me for this video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. You can also go to Instagram, exo.christina. It's where I'm at over there to see more plannery things. And I appreciate y'all just hanging out with me and still rocking with me, even though I am very inconsistent. I appreciate it more than you know, and I hope to be planning with you very, very soon. XO. Bye, y'all.